Medical Students Organization and co-director of Friends of Health for North Korea. He has a long resume of tutoring and research and a commitment to medicine sparked by his work with his parents' assisted living facility. We're pleased to welcome his parents tonight as well. Owen plans to complete his medical degree and training and then get a master's degree in public policy. Please welcome the future Dr. Lee-park, our Super Scholarship recipient and speaker.
I got it. Hi everyone. There we go. Hi everyone, my name is Owen. I feel very honored to be here and to be receiving this award. I know this is a little late, so I'll try to make my talk as short as I can. But before I begin, the first thing I want to do is asking all the recipients to join me in giving a round of applause to our donors. I think that almost none of us has ever met our donors before, at least I haven't. So to be receiving our scholarships today, thanks to almost entirely their commitment to supporting our generation's dreams, it is truly an honor. And next, I would like to thank our personal supporters. Truly, it is not simply our own doing that brought us here, but the limitless sacrifice and love that we have received along the way from our family, friends, mentors, and to many of us, God. So I'd like to thank everyone who has helped us get here today. I would like to tell you a little bit about my background and tell you what this award means to me, and I hope this resonates with some of the recipients as well. My family and I moved from Korea to the United States in 2005 when I was 13 years old, and my older sister, who is like a hero to me, she was 18 years old. My parents, my other heroes who are here today with me, they sacrificed all they had to make the move just so that they could give a better future for their children. I cannot tell you if it was me in their shoes, I would have made the same decision that they made. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Since moving, my sister and I worked our butts off alongside our parents. We went on to earn our bachelor degrees, and then my sister just graduated from medical school and now working as a pediatric resident in Washington, D.C., while I'm still completing my second year of medical school. There are many things that I learned along this journey. I learned the value of family through obviously growing up in such a tight-knit family. I learned from my parents and mentors the importance of working hard, giving your best, because the opportunity we're given should not be wasted on ourselves, but developed so that we can share with others and serve those in need. But the thing I want to share the most with you all today is the importance of giving back to community. You see, my parents run an assisted living home for elderly in Ellicott City, Maryland. For close to a decade, my parents have served numerous Korean elderly, feeding them, helping them with their daily activities, and other things that are part of comfortable and dignified living. For me personally, living with elderly in the same house has been indeed a very unique experience. Every time I came home from college on breaks, some of the residents would greet me like I was their own grandchild, while others were no longer there with us. And as I have studied the human biology over the past 2 years in medical school, I saw firsthand the real-life manifestation of human diseases and their effects on our aging body. But today I want to tell you about one particular thing that I learned from this unique upbringing, and it is about the importance of caring for and giving back to your community. These Korean elderly were very vulnerable. Many of them were previously in large-scale nursing homes where they couldn't communicate with the staff because of the language barrier. They didn't like the Western food or even watch anything they understood on television. Whereas at a facility like our parents, it was as if it was their own family home back in Korea with Korean food, Korean drama, and Korean staff listening to their needs and their ideas. The reason I bring this up today is because I feel that sometimes we overlook the importance of our Korean community and how we can provide for its needs. And honestly, this was true for me during my early years after immigration, perhaps because of my desire to assimilate more into the American society and culture. Sometimes I didn't pay much attention to my own community. But as I got to see the work that my parents were doing, I realized how much impact that they were making on so many people's lives, as well as how much need there was from this particular community that we belong to. There are countless Korean elderly in the U.S. who are in similar situations with a language barrier, financial struggles, or being neglected by their family. They often live on the margins of society with their dignity taken away from them. And I think we, especially those of our younger generation, must care for our own heritage, our roots, our people, especially those who are vulnerable and weak. For me, receiving this award, I feel incredibly grateful that I and the rest of the recipients are receiving such a generous support from our predecessors, our donors. But I also feel more motivated than ever before, maybe even indebted, that we must continue to not only work hard to meet our personal potentials, but also to give back to our community. We must one day give back to not only the next generation, but also to those who came before us, supported us, paved the road for us to walk on. After all, we all belong to the same community, and we must look after each other. So thank you for this honor. Thank you, KSF, the Scholarship Application Committee, and all the donors, my parents, all the rest of the recipient crew. So yeah, thank you for the honor. God bless.
So every once in a while, I entertain the idea of going back to school again. And this past year, I was part of the high school scholarship application committee.